slightly kick to the left, but stop it. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, the man who has opened for a ton of national acts. He is a Minneapolis staple. We've never been able to get him here before, and we have him now. Put your hands together for Ron Lamprecht, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hear from you.
Here we go. Everybody say it like that. All right. I don't think God hates gays. I don't think God hates anybody. I think God made everybody, but I don't think He cares if you're gay or straight or black or white. In fact, here's what I think. I think God cares so little about it that we're all going to heaven as long as we're not complete fuck-ups. Okay? I believe that, but I also believe that God has a sense of humor. Like, I don't like, now I'm a Christian, and I don't like the fact that the wackos out there are speaking for me. Michelle Bachmann's and the Pope, people like that are speaking for me. So here's my theory. God has a sense of humor. And when these people get to heaven, Freddie Mercury's going to be standing there wearing a pair of assless chaps covered in glitter, watching Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. And they're going to walk up and he's going to say, "Oh, hell no!" That's what I think. Okay, maybe some of these are going to be just for me. Now, my daughter goes to Minnetonka High School. She was busted for the second time smoking pot. Here's the thing. Here's a little history for you. I've never smoked pot in my life. I'm not looking down on anybody who does. It was just never brought to my attention when I was in high school, right? If somebody had brought it to me, I would have tore that shit up. It just never came to me. So the first issue I had to come to grips with was realizing that my daughter had way cooler friends in high school than I ever had. When you get busted the second time at Minnetonka High School, they suspend you for 3 days. And then you got to go to a pot awareness class, which I thought was funny because clearly she's aware of pot. Turns out, they all just get together and watch a Scooby-Doo marathon. I picked up my daughter after school one day and she said, "Dad, I'm excited about meeting my first gay person." And I thought that was a weird thing for my 17-year-old daughter to say. I said, "Sweetie, you go to school with 3,500 kids. I'm pretty sure you've already met your first gay person." And she said, "How will I know?" And I said, "Just go to the bulletin board and look for the support groups. There's probably one there that says softball team or women's lacrosse." I live in a neighborhood that has an association. There are 15 houses. Anybody familiar with an association? An association is basically a gathering of dicks. Okay? They can tell you what color to paint your house. They can tell you when to mow your lawn. They can tell you what color you can't paint your house. The particular association I live in, this dick who lives across the street from me had a problem with my Christmas lights and how they were hung and how they were plugged into his house. I recently did a show in Missoula, Montana. I had to go from Dickinson, North Dakota to Missoula, Montana to La Crosse, Wisconsin to St. Cloud, Minnesota. I did this trip with a Navajo Indian. Navajo told me this would be like a vision quest, Ron. And I thought that was very cool. Apparently a vision quest means the Indian sleeps while the white guy drives. So the Olympics are coming, they're very, very close. I'm excited about this. I'm excited for a couple of reasons. Because you have two very disparate groups of people. Is my zipper open? What do you... Okay. Bring your own jokes to a comedy show. That's very cool. No, don't worry about it. I didn't bring any, so it's good that you have your own material. Anyway, The Olympics, you have these very disparate groups of people. Over on the left, you have these tremendous athletes with amazing body control, right? Like the divers and the swimmers. And they can do anything. The basketball players, they can twist and turn and go around things. And then over on the other side, you have people like me, who get their foot hung up in their underwear when they pull it on in the morning. I'm going to expand on that just a little bit for you. LeBron James is going up against Igwe from Latvia. LeBron is going up, and Igwe is going up. And they're going two different directions, and neither knows what the other's going to do. One guy reacts, and the other guy reacts to that. In mid-air, they can make these adjustments. The other side of that is me. In my room in the morning, I know the underwear is coming up. I only have to push my foot down. I can't make that shit work. Have a good night.